Hey, good Wednesday morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Eventually, I got a lot of tropical shirts that I've got to line up for next week and maybe even late this week. But for now, it's still flannel shirt for a while. We've got three things again to talk about. A weak storm system coming through on Thursday, a powerful storm system coming through on the weekend, and then, wow, quite a warm up on the way for next week. All right, let's get to it. First off, I'll give you the big picture. And, I always have to apologize because we got a lot of squiggly lines on maps. You just got to bear with me because that's the way the data is shown. The first thing is, welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. First thing is, pick out Florida. You can kind of see that clearly in the southern part of the screen. Then you get Texas in your eye. You might get Illinois in your eye, and then you get Michigan. So you know where you're looking. And what you want to look at here is the fact that the blue lines are temperatures that are cold. The red lines are temperatures that are warm, and you'll see that. So this is what we're starting off like this morning. Hey, good morning, Kathy Sutherland from Brooklyn, and Diane Romance. Thanks for watching. And Jim Scott from Harbor Beach. Love Harbor Beach area. Very beautiful area. All right, so let's go through it. Today, we do have some light snow showers random around, nothing big. Then we go to tomorrow morning, and we're still dry. Tomorrow afternoon is when this little bit of a mess will develop. I'll show you that a little bit closer. Tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, looks like a 1 or 2 inch snow in northern Michigan, maybe an inch south of that, and then nothing for most of southern lower Michigan. So that's a weak storm system. Then the powerful storm system starts to develop. This is Friday. If you have to travel, Friday is an okay day. This is Friday evening. Hey, good morning, Greg Truex from Chicago. Okay, this is Friday overnight. This is Saturday morning. The storm system becoming a powerful storm. As you can see, a lot of isobars. I'll show that to you a little closer. This is Saturday afternoon. The storm system almost what we call bombing out over us. And I'm going to write about that here in just a moment. That's when the air pressure drops 24 millibars in 24 hours. And from what I'm calculating, it's 22 millibars. So on the verge of a bomb cyclone. This is Saturday night and then off to the east. Then the next story in weather, the big warm up. What we've been having fun over the last few years calling the blowtorch warm up in winter because the weather maps all turn red instead of blue and purple. Hello, Ann Arbor, Patty Dowker, and Kay Breckenridge from Freeland, Michigan, just west of Saginaw. All right, so now we're into Sunday, and the southwest wind starts to establish. And notice the temperature lines, they're the red lines. Okay, so we're now into Monday night, and now we're into Tuesday, and the next storm system out west starts to surge warmth our way. This is Wednesday. This is a southwest wind, and that's an incredibly warm pattern for this time of the year. This is Thursday. We're still into the warmth. Now we're into Friday morning. There's a cold front trying to come across Wisconsin, and by Friday night, perhaps moving through. So this won't last forever. Obviously, it can't last forever. But we're talking about Sunday through next Friday, at least, of warmer than normal conditions, and 2 to 3 of those days on the verge of record warmth. Now, here's a closer look to give you a feel for the rain snow line. And again, we're using the European model because it's usually fairly good. It can overdo storm systems still at 4 and 5 days out on strength. So that is the potential. So here's your Thursday afternoon rain, snow, I should say, from Traverse City to Alpena, Oscoda, northward, south of that, a mixture. It comes through pretty quickly. Here's our big storm system for Friday night. This is Saturday morning. That rain snow line may be right across the Mackinac Bridge initially, and then this is Saturday afternoon. And my rule of thumb, I've shared with you this a lot, my rule of thumb is 5 miles an hour of gust for every 1 isobar in lower Michigan. I found it as a good way for me just to kind of calculate things quickly. Well, when you see all of those lines, I counted them up and I came up with 15 isobars in lower Michigan. 15 times 5 would be 75-mile-an-hour gust. That's probably not going to happen. That's probably overdone. That happens in a severe storm, not in this kind of situation, but it certainly means that we could have a 50 to 60-mile-an-hour wind at some point Saturday afternoon as the rain changes to snow and could be quite nasty. Then we go into not even talking about snow because we go into Tuesday and we go into a southwesterly flow on Wednesday and maybe a few rain showers around, but very mild, and no cold front until next Friday or so. All right, temperatures. These are the high temperatures. Today, a little warmer than yesterday, low 30s, and then upper 30s on Thursday. Friday, low 40s from Grand Rapids to Saginaw Bay City southward, maybe in the 50s, Coldwater and Jackson. Saturday, in the warm sector of the storm up to Mount Pleasant, maybe in the 50s to Grand Rapids, 55-ish perhaps in Saginaw, 57-ish in Flint, near 60 on Saturday in Ann Arbor and Detroit in the southeast corner. Behind the storm, we only cool into the low 40s on Sunday. Then it's upper 40s Monday. Then it's upper 40s Tuesday. Then it's mid 50s, maybe even up to 50 in Traverse City by next Wednesday. Then it's flirting with 60 degrees all the way up to Clare or so next Thursday. And next Friday, still flirting with 60 degrees in a lot of lower Michigan. So yes, that's what we talk about as abnormal weather on the way. Stephen, does anyone know how much snow Oakland County got last night? Okay, no, I don't know. Maybe somebody can answer that question for us. All right, this 24-hour snowfall. This is the snowfall on Thursday. Let's call it a 1 to 2 inch snow from Traverse City to Houghton Lake to Oscoda, northward across the bridge through the UP. Let's call it just light amounts in the Saginaw Bay City Midland area and Big Rapids. Nothing after that. Saturday's snow. Remember, we're in the warm sector, mostly in the southeast lower Michigan, southern lower Michigan. So it's, let's call it a 3 to 5 inch snow in the northern half of lower Michigan. Or not, I'm sorry, not the northern half, but let's go to 3 to 5 inch snow from about Traverse City, about Houghton Lake northward. UP, let's call it a 6 to 10 inch solid snow. So a real snowstorm. And we showed you the high temperatures. I'll just leave you with that again for next week. So what we have is what I would call a rather light weather system on Thursday, northern lower, the UP. A powerful storm on Saturday. Southern parts, mostly going to be rain, maybe a little leftover snow afterward, maybe a strong 40 to 50 mile an hour gust, maybe. We'll keep our eyes on that one. And then we go into the big warming trend. We'll call it much warmer than normal for December from Sunday right on through next Friday. Not sure how long that cool spell would last after that because there's indications that that might be just a 2 or 3 day cool down and then back to another warming trend. So a lot going on in here in weather. You got it all. Did you get this anywhere else? Hopefully you join me every day. And I need one thing from you. I need to remind you this. I need you to hit the share button all the time so that folks across Michigan know we do this. That's how I get graded from MLive on the amount of users. And if you spread the word, then other people like yourself that like this format will join on too. So share, share, share. And thank you for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.